the giant Mr. Saturn plush in all of its glory. This thing doesn't see the light of day very much in this room, but in an effort to keep updating my channel with more content of my collection, now that it's finally put together, room tour pending, I decided that I would do a small video on this giant Mr. Saturn plush. So this thing was released a few years back by Banpresto. It was limited to 500 copies, so it's pretty hard to find. And to make matters worse, it wasn't available outside of Japan. So if you wanted to acquire this great piece, you had to deal with a proxy service or a middleman. So I myself did that, and I was able to get this plush when it first was released. It retailed for 12,000 yen, which back then was about 150 US, and right now I think it would be significantly cheaper with the conversion. But this thing is very cool. And something else that's really cool and probably unique in my collection is the fact that it came in its own collectible Escargo Express shipping box. So if we take a look at the top here, I will take off Mr. Saturn, probably extremely heavy. Here's the box. It says thanks, Escargo Express, and it came in this box in the back here. So then that box opened up, we had this box, and inside was the giant Mr. Saturn. Now, to give you a small size comparison, I will put my hand on his nose. So you can see that this thing is quite gigantic. The antenna bends. It's a bendy antenna. And yes, he's quite soft. So this is it. This is the life-size or giant Mr. Saturn plush. And probably the coolest Mother 2 item that I own, I would say. If you'd like to find one, I wish you the best of luck. Whenever I see them on eBay these days, they're always at buy-it-now prices that revolve around the $1,000 mark. I think the cheapest I'd seen recently was $8.99 US. Worth every penny, but still pretty expensive. So stay tuned for some more videos. This is the giant Mr. Saturn, and he's going to go back into his Escargo Express box.